Well. Dokkan did a noof again. Now, this isn't the first time Dokkan has actually oofed in terms of releasing content. Well, supposedly the next set of content at an earlier time. Last time they've done this kind of ridiculous thing. This is outside of what we have here. If I remember, this was all related to the 10th anniversary when Gogeta was leaked. Well, actually, I could also include Omega when his updated Dokkan event got released. But that is only within the game. This is just okay. It's pretty funny how we all knew it was Turles. We didn't know what he was gonna do. Now we know what he does, and I've given myself maybe like a couple of hours to confirm. Yeah, this is actually real. This is actually real. Uh, I did look at, I did do my own translations, and it seems to line up with pretty much what everyone else is saying. So I'm gonna just go off with what everyone else already has. First off, shout out to Nameless Zero for doing the translations. Thank you so much. And of course, thanks Muff. I think Muff was the very first one I saw who posted this, and yeah. Just a quick story. The Dragon Ball Z, the Dokkan Battle Chinese Facebook page accidentally not, well, can I say accidentally? Yeah, probably accidentally released LR Toros' information a little too early on Facebook, and here we are. Seems though there was a Discord link going around, and pretty much everyone else now got it, and Teams Truth and Goresh have also agreed as well. But here we are. We also do have animations right here, courtesy of Muff once again. Let's watch them actually. Oh, sorry. This might be very loud here actually, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so intro is pretty good. Intro is pretty simple. This is their 12th key. Okay, I'm cool with the 12th key. Is this the active skill? I think it is. Because it's a Tree of Might. I do like the animations of the Tree of Might. Okay. Oh, he does have battle motion too. I just saw that. And this has to be his 18 key. Okay, that's pretty cool. So, from the glimpse of it before going into it, he does have a battle motion for the looks of things. We just haven't seen what they'll do with it, because he did do that, right? Or does he not have one? He probably may not have one. But cool stuff, first of all. Cool stuff. But we will... Oh, God. Well, now take a look at his information now. But at first glance, he's an extreme tech. And if we're going with potential stats, well, first off, this is purely with no potential system buffs. That's pretty high so far. But if we give him stats, he's going to get more attack than HP and defense. So we're talking, was it 13k defense, almost, well, over 20k attack, and close to 28,000 HP around there. That's pretty good. For stats. Well, we're gonna take a look at his info right now. See, name was 0. Let's see what you got right here. So, Tech LR TURLES. Wait, is it actually just TURLES? Yeah, it's just TURLES. Okay, thank God. Space Dragon Warriors are low class warriors, 3 key, 200% stats. We haven't gotten low class warriors in a while, actually. Let's pull this up right now. When was the last time we got a low class warrior? So we're gonna go with this guy because I think he has it. Does he? No, I think it's this one. No, okay. You know what? Low class warriors is somewhere in here. I just have to find it. Here it is. Yeah, we haven't gotten a low class warriors lead. And I'll be honest, at least we got a brand new one. At least we got a better version of it. Yeah, at least we got a better version of a low class warrior lead. So I'm not opposed to this. I can probably understand why people would be asking why the hell is this guy leading low class warriors. Honestly, we needed it. We kind of need one right here. So no complaints from me. His passive. When there's another space traveling warrior or terrifying conquerors category ally on the team, gets 6 key, 10% damage reduction for 1 turn. Let me see. I also need to take a look at the. So it's okay. So only once, and then gives for 1 turn. It gives 10% damage reduction for 1 turn. Space traveling warriors or terrifying conquerors get 6 key, 20% attack for 4 turns. So given the 6 key leader skill from Cooler, plus the 6 key you get from the intro, that's already 12 key. And then gives an additional key and 30% attack to those who are on planetary destruction as well. So 7 key to planetary destruction plus terrifying conquerors or space traveling warriors. So essentially he's already getting 13 key. Just from the 13 key, 6 from the leader skill under Cooler, and then 7 key from the support. Plus 50% attack. That is pretty good. Yeah, that is pretty good. So far. He gets 250% attack and defense with 50% damage reduction and crit. Okay. So 60% damage reduction for 1 turn and 50% after that. Gets guard when HP's 50% or more. Okay. I will take that too. When receiving attack, gets 300% defense. Okay. That's pretty good actually. When attacking with 18 or more key, gets 200% attack and then gets a guaranteed additional super. When attacking with 18 more key, each time he gets 3 key up to max of 6. The thing with Ultra Supers is that you only get them once. So they're really pushing this unit to consistently get more than 18 key. And then when attacking with, oh, never mind. When attacking with 24 key, gets 200% attack and 20% crit. Oh, scratch that. 24 key. They're really pushing this unit to super with 24 key. I'm not mad or opposed to it, but ain't the unit supposed to give a lot of support permanently, I guess? Let's see. Keep in mind you have to get 24 key. You can't just get 18 key. You have to get 24 key. I personally think that would be the best way to do it because then you're already getting the key you need. Essentially in 1 turn, so you're getting 6 key from here and then 7 key from the support. That's 13 key turn 1 plus the 6 key you get from the leader skill. That's 19 key turn 1 with the 24 key super already active, even though he should be getting 24 key consistently. The point of this unit is to try to get him to 24 key consistently. That's all you're doing, really. Let's see. Up to max of 6. So basically 2 turns with that 3 key buff. During the tree of my okay, so when the tree of my domain is activated, or yeah, gets an additional 2 key per key spur obtained. Oh, okay. Recovers 5% HP per orb obtained up to max of 50%, so 10 key spears. When attacking, gets 200% attack and then another 30% crit. And then when receiving an attack, it's 25% damage reduction. So essentially, you want to get the domain now. Oh, okay. I think I see how this works, but let's see what the active skill is supposed to do. So when HP is 50% or below, or there's another space traveling warrior or terrifying conqueror category ally in the within the turn, after the third turn from first appearance. Okay, okay, I need to read this correctly. Starting from the third turn from first appearance. So when this unit appears, I guess if you get in turn 1, you're probably getting turn 3, yeah. Gets the Tree of Might Domain. The Tree of Might Domain gives Space Traveling Warriors, Terrifying Conquerors, 20, is it 15% attack and defense? Yeah, it should be 15% attack and defense with 10% attack and defense, with additional 10% attack and defense if they include Planetary Destruction as well, and then 10% extra damage to superclass characters. That's not really surprising there. Okay, okay. I guess my thought process now is you can get the 24 key faster, but you also want to prioritize trying to get the Tree of Might domain activated, which only happens in turn 3, which is not that bad. You can also get it in turn 1 if you do reach less than 50%, which is probably not likely. So yeah, turn 3 is probably the best solution, if possible. Let's see a super attack. So a super attack effect, so it's 12 key, sorry. Greatly raises attack and raises defense for one turn, does colossal damage, and greatly lowers attack and defense. Okay, very helpful. 18 key massively raises attack, raises defense for one turn, does mega colossal damage to the enemy. Nothing too crazy, but this actually works. This actually works. I think the unit is probably gonna be fine for the most part. If you don't reach 24 key, you will be reaching 18 key pretty easily with this unit, if not much more faster, because you don't have to drench him in too much support. He's already the support unit you need. He's getting 7 key from his intro alone. So you don't really need that much key if the path to orbs is fine for the most part. And if you're getting support from other characters too, that gives this guy more value. Essentially putting him in a position where he can consistently get 24 key. Potentially. I have to see him actually be used in action. But for the most part, I feel like the unit seems to be pretty solid. Animations, I think everyone will have their own opinion on the animations. I like the animations, they're pretty smooth for... Oh shoot, it keeps freaking doing that shit. I need to stop scrolling down. But I think for a unit as a whole, this is fine. Especially now they're giving buffs. He's leading low class warriors. And some of them are on space traveling warriors outside of outside of every Goku in the category. This is probably going to help it. But he's mostly going to help the movie bosses, quote unquote, what's called. No, I wouldn't say that like that. I would say this is going to help the new Dokkan Fest Metal Cooler Army and their team essentially. So it's not too bad. Should you pull for him? Probably not. But if you're a TURLES fan, I don't know what to tell you, bro. We have TDC coming up next month, and then we have GDC coming up after that. Should you summon? I personally don't think so, but if you really are struggling, you probably shouldn't summon still, personally. But who am I to tell you not to summon or what to summon on? But that's just out of my recommendation. I don't think you should summon for the unit, but I think the unit is good. That's how I see it. He's going to be on the legendary summon banner. Probably a terrible banner to summon on, but we'll get tickets for him, I'm assuming, right? Right? It has been a while since we've gotten a traditional Part 2 LR, right? Am I not mistaken? I feel like I forgot when was the last Part 2. When was the last Part 2 LR? I need to confirm this right now. Because my god, the last Part 2 LR that we got was... This was Golden Week. This is our Dokkan Fest. The last Part 2 LR that we got was this guy. Yeah. I remember. Yep. So how long ago was it? Like almost 2 months ago now. So, yeah, I don't think you should summon. That's just my opinion on it. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of the new LR TURLES. I know his info came out way too early than expected, but if you're a TURLES fan, I think you should be pretty hyped for this. Personally, but of course, if you're not gonna summon, don't summon. If you are, ensure that he's gonna be pretty good on Metal Cooler's team. That's all there is to it. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next one.